Has approved inhaled insulin for children with diabetes. It's the first needle-free option for kids. Stephanie Stahl shows us how the clinical trial is impacting teens.
15-year-old Greg Stenick has been testing Afrezza for about 4 years. It's now the first fast-acting inhaled insulin for children approved by the FDA.
It's pretty cool, honestly. I love it.
It looks easy.
It's very easy.
Greg was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in the first grade and had to rely on multiple insulin injections every day to control his blood sugar.
It was a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. It's really hard for me to say this, but I couldn't really be a kid.
He says it was especially difficult managing the shots with all the sports he loves, like playing Frisbee with his dad.
As a parent, it just breaks your heart when every time your little child wants to eat a potato chip, you have to watch him jab himself.
Eager to find an alternative, Greg was excited to test Afrezza.
Were you hesitant about him being involved in a clinical trial?
So we were a little concerned, I guess, initially, but the fact that it already had adult approval gave us a lot of comfort.
Adults have been using Afrezza for over a decade. It's inhaled before meals.
But it was definitely easier, and I could manage it a lot better than taking shots.
Greg was among about 230 diabetic children between the ages of 4 and 17 who tested Afrezza.
Inhaled insulin is a different way to deliver regular human insulin, and so the insulin is in a powder. It can be inhaled and absorbed through the lungs.
Does it work as well as injected insulin?
It does.
Greg says he's happy it will now be available to other kids.
I think this is amazing. It truly is.
Doctors say Afrezza side effects are rare but can include lung problems, which is why it should not be used by people who have breathing issues. I'm Stephanie Stahl, CBS News, Philadelphia.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, there is an estimate of more than 300,000 Americans under the age of 20 with type 1 diabetes.